Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. I looked at his stats today, and I was really surprised to see how weak they are, particularly the RBI category. No runs batted in all season long. He's obviously getting some opportunities hitting where he is, but he's got to get on track soon.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder. Odubel Herrera.
And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
At the plate, Andres Blanco. And he's looking to get it. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 5.
Here's Michael Saunders now. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he'll step off and try again. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
And now a pitch on the way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Woo! That ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Full count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Jonathan Villar stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Hernan Perez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, number 7.
baseman.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kendrick is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Howie Kendrick.
Right there for strike one.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Line, but speared on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 7th, catcher Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Chopped foul wide of first. Now another 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here comes another 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. Braun coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
All right, Matt, let's go to the sequence. He finds himself down 0-2. We'll pick it up there. Then he fights off not one, two, but three pitches, gets to the sixth pitch, and boom, base hit.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. He'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike one.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Oh, now he finds himself down 0-2. Look, he's trying to force the action. You still got to bunt a strike. That was 2 balls that were out of the zone. Now he finds himself in trouble.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Andres Blanco would be next. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Into the box, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set with the 0-1, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Blanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Blanco.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Liner towards second. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 7 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. Home half of the third coming up. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Saunders has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit to short. Blanco scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Here's Howie Kendrick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch of the at bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. He finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here in the 4th, first baseman, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. Here's Ryan Braun now.
On left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. 1 out.
Center fielder, number
Standing
10.
in, Kirk Neuenhuis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great.
Hit in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Herrera.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Andres Blanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pulled toward right center field. Santana moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Michael Saunders now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Saunders.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And it's grounded foul. The 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as of right now, they're currently tied for the top spot in that category. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away. Digging in once again, Michael Franco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Franco.
Here comes the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Santana will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
First baseman, Tommy Joseph.
So stepping in, Tommy Joseph, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies leave. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jimmy Nelson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now,
Number
Jonathan
5,
Villar.
second baseman.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Villar.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pause. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Kendrick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Here's Howie Kendrick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Howie Kendrick.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villar is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher.
Coming to the plate now,
Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villar ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again,
Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In now, Vince Velasquez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
1-1. Here it is. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Brewers, first baseman, number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready on 1-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Ready for another chance? Kirk Neuenhuis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Odubel Herrera.
Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Striding in once again, Andres Blanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another
Michael
shot now.
Saunders.
Michael Saunders. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Corey Knebel takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. Reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a one. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Domingo Santana.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Domingo Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Joseph backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounded, foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold. Digging in once again, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Tommy Joseph.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Arcia gloves it on the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Corey Knebel. And he's getting his first plate. Emilio Bonifacio is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blanco into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 1-0. Michael Blazek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Michael Blazek.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined into left center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he still? Will they bunt him over?
Hoskins will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first.
Number 12.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ian Cole answers the call from dugout as he'll try. Cameron Rupp will be called upon here to hit with the game on
number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Neftali Feliz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now, Andres Blanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a surprising intentional walk here, as that will now load the bases. So a big moment here, and standing in, Maikel Franco, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Jimmy Nelson earns his first win of the season. Vince Velasquez takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left